Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on our channel Collect 4. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far. Thank you to everyone that has liked the videos, commented. It's a brand new channel. We've obviously got my main for FIFA, which is over the FIFA gang. But this has been really exciting for me, something brand new to do. I'm really enjoying it. A quick note for me as well. These videos are supposed to be succinct. Now, if we go out to a car boot sale or we go to a charity shop, or those sort of videos will be longer. They're more entertaining sort of videos to watch. The informative videos like this one, I don't want them to be too long because you guys are here for the information. You want to know what needs to be said, write it down, do whatever you want with it and move on. I don't like longing out videos as much as possible, so everything should be a lot quicker. So let's get into it basically. This video is all about everything you need to know about reselling, whether it's on eBay, Vinted or Depop in 2022. There's going to be videos specific to each site coming in the coming days to tell you what's good and what's bad about them. But this is the basics. I've got them sort of written down in front of me to make sure I go over everything I want to. But we stick to 5 basic rules when it comes to reselling. The first one is buying something you have knowledge of. So when you come to resell items and you're thinking, right, I'm going to make money by reselling stuff on this platform, that platform, ideally all the platforms, the first thing you should think about is you should sell stuff you have knowledge of. If you don't have knowledge of items, swerve. So, we know about Funko Pops. So we sell Funko Pops. We know about shoes. So we resell and buy and sell and clean up shoes. This shoe here, absolutely perfect because we've cleaned it up. We know about garbs and clothing. So we buy and sell clothing. These are things we have lots of knowledge of. But as an example, yesterday, we went to a car boot sale. There we go. The video was live yesterday if you want to see it. And we bought loads of garms, we bought a couple of Funko Pops and bits and bobs. And someone that we were buying for, from Turkmen said, listen, I've got a great deal on these golf clubs, they're definite profit for you, I promise you. And I said, okay, cool. I had a look at them, and then I had a little look on eBay, and it looked like they were an absolutely brilliant deal. A brilliant deal. But I know nothing about golf clubs, so I swerved it. And so some people that were stood there might have been like crazy because they were a great offer. And literally just after me, some guy went and bought loads of them. Was literally sitting there going like, I want this one, that one, this one, that one. And that's fine. He might know what he's doing, I don't. So I didn't buy any golf clubs. It's as simple as that. I see people that like go out and, some resellers on YouTube that just buy everything. And a lot of them claim that they sell it all. I don't buy it, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how you have extensive knowledge of everything that was ever made, ever. So for me, no. First point is to know what you are selling, have knowledge of it, and make it clear that you're like, hey, I know exactly what I'm talking about here. Second thing that is vitally important, and that is to be honest with all of your listings. So we're going to go into detail in the coming videos about the sites that you might want to work with, whether it's eBay, whether it's Vinted, Depop, Etsy, whatever it is you want to work with, we'll talk about it. But the one most important rule you'll ever learn is to be honest on your listing, because if not, it will come back to bite you on the backside. So if an item has any sort of damage on it, state it on the listing. You'd be surprised how many people are still happy to buy the item. If the item's perfect, make sure you say it's perfect. Well, actually, be careful saying perfect, but if it's good condition, say it's good condition, very good condition. But state any flaws. Any flaws on the item, whether they are minuscule, just state them. Because there's a way that I do things. When we sell our shoes, for example, we have a standard where we say the shoes are in very good condition. All of our stuff is second hand, so we never say new, because it's not new, we bought it second hand. But we'll say like very good condition, and if it's got a flaw, we'll explain the flaw and say either way, the shoes are still fantastic, still got lots of life left in them. If they're wrinkled, for example, got creases in them, we'll say either the creases are very creased, kind of creased, or minor creasing. Make sure the photos like sort of, I guess, offset that. That's the most important thing to think about. But being honest with your listings is the way to go forward. If you mess up at the beginning and you get people returning items, people that are unhappy, it damages your business reputation. You want lots of reviews, lots of good reviews, lots of people that come back to you again. That's what you're looking for when you're reselling. That's what makes you money. People seeing you're selling stuff, they buy something. Have a great experience. Love that your description was perfectly accurate. They have trust now. When they come and buy from you again, they're like, okay, cool, actually, I can buy from these people because I know exactly what the quality of the item was, what I bought it for, what I paid for it, and whether it was worth it. It's as simple as that. Number 3, choose your listing style. This is a weird one, but it makes sense. When you come to list an item, you're going to have your photos, you're going to have your descriptions, you're going to have whatever it is that you want to do. All the basic stuff that we'll go into again with other videos, but you will know by now. It doesn't need me to tell you title your item, you know that already. But when we talk about listing style, we're talking about how you want to get paid and how much you're charging for an item, okay? So, there are two main types of style that come with this. The first is the people that overlist and overprice their item because they are happy to accept offers from people. So let's say I've got a pair of shoes. One person might list them up for £40 because then someone might come in and offer them £30 and they say, yep, I'll take your £30, and that's how they do it, okay? The other is they'll take a pair of shoes that are worth £30 and they'll list them for £30 and they won't really budge from £30. They might drop by £1 or two, but they won't really budge from £30, okay? That's the sort of seller that I am. We tend to look at the market price and hit the lower end of the market. We sort of match the lower end of the market, sometimes slightly below it. And that means when people come to us and say, can I pay £5 less? I will say to them, go and have a little look out there. There's nowhere else cheaper you're going to find them. We've listed them competitively for that reason, so we can't lower it. Now, we do combine postage and stuff like that, but our prices are pretty flat rate. We do take a little bit off every now and then. It might be, like I say, if it's a 30 quid item, we might say 27, 28, you never know. But we're pretty solid in our pricing because we know our pricing is accurate. We know that what we're doing with our pricing is exactly what we know the item's worth. This is the value of this item, therefore that's what we'd like for it. It also means that we're quite conclusive in what we bought the item for. So we know we paid X amount for an item, we're selling that item for X amount, we know what the profit margin is going to be on that item, rather than sort of buying something and it being up and down and going, right, sorry, I need to make a sale this week, so let me just sell it for whatever this person's offering. We know what we're doing, and it's worked really well for us so far. Number 4, so you bought your items because you knew a lot about your items. You've listed them up and been honest about them. You've got your price set for what you want it for, and someone's paid you the money and you've sold your item. The next important thing to do is to post your item quickly, okay? We tend to do basically every other day a postage. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes we'll go Saturday as well, sometimes more if we've got like more postage. But the longest a buyer waits for us is 1 working day for us to dispatch it. A lot of the time it's next day. Multiple reasons for this. Number 1, it keeps your buyer happy. It makes no difference to you if you've got to go to post office or not, right? You want to get that item out. If your buyer receives that item very quickly, a lot of the preconceptions about resellers is you buy it, you receive it 3 weeks later. If someone buys on a Monday, you ship Monday afternoon or Tuesday, whatever. It's then the day to process it and it arrives on Wednesday, Thursday, people are very, very happy with that. It will end up with good reviews, it'll end up with them coming back to you. It's really, really simple. So I'd always say to post it as early as you possibly can. But there's other normal reasons for this. Number 2 reason for this, for any reason why you post it early, is eBay, Depop, Vinted, places like that. They hold your money a lot of the time. And then when you send the item and you list it as dispatched, a countdown starts. And it basically says your money will be released by this date. If you add a tracking number, your money gets released a bit quicker. Sometimes maybe 2, 3, 4 days time. Once it's received, that person can mark it as received on Vinted, for example, and the money gets put straight into your balance then and you can withdraw the money. The quicker you post it, the quicker you get paid. It's as simple as that. You should want it gone, basically, because the quicker that gets to the buyer and the quicker they're happy with it, the quicker more money goes into your account and the quicker you can then rebuy stuff and then sell on more. It's as simple as that. It really, really is the basic sort of, I guess, principle of all of this. It's a really, really basic principle. Part 5 is the most important. It's really simple. Just follow up your buyer. Follow up with your buyer every single time. If your buyer buys something and doesn't say anything to you, message them. How was it? Did you like it? Can you leave us a review? Reviews are crucially important. The more reviews you get when you start out your business, the better. Always ask for a review. If your buyer's happy, always leave them a review. That's the 5 basic rules for reselling for you guys. Get involved in them. Check out the videos in the coming days. They're going to be all about each platform, what to look for, what to look out for, what to do, what not to do. Check those out. A nice succinct video, shorter than 10 minutes, things you'd love to see. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, we're out. Peace out. We'll speak to you soon.